Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and in this video here I'm going to be talking to you about money making with electrical crafting in Kenshi. So in order to craft electricals, you're going to need to make electrical workbench, and in order to make an electrical workbench you're going to need to research it. So for those of you who have not jumped too much into researching yet, I have a video on my channel called Kenshi Researching Guide, which will give you a whole bunch of information about researching and everything that you need to know. And basically you just go through this list here that you see on my screen. You press T to open this window and you can research electrical workbench. It will be called electrical crafting in the electrics section, and it will take like 4 books. You're going to have to get to, I think, tech level 3 before you can do it. Yeah, tech level 3 before you can do it, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff you need too. Basically at the start of the game you want to buy a ton of books and just research everything that is available to you, because a lot of it, pretty much all of it actually, is very useful stuff that you need. And all you need is books to unlock electrical crafting. It doesn't take anything special like ancient science books or anything like that. And you're going to need electrical components for a lot of crafting. Basically everything that you make in the future that is automated is going to take electrical components. A lot of the things you make at the robotics bench are going to take electrical components. And these windmills you see here, when you want to buy better, more powerful windmills, that's going to take electrical components. And these battery banks here, which are like a must-have for pretty much every single base, guess what they take? Electrical components. And that is how useful it is. Sorry, I'm pulling the water out of my wells. It's a good way to make the wells keep pumping. Electrical crafting is going to take the science skill. Also, it is worth mentioning, you notice how it is very, very dark where Jewel is standing right now, and it's very bright at the research bench. We want to make a ceiling fan lamp over Jewel, because this is going to speed up her production at night. Typically during nighttime you're going to suffer a skill penalty. Like, let me oh man, it won't show me, but you would be able to see a skill penalty if you were looking at another crafting station like this research bench. Like right here at the top you see how it says current rate 0.75. I don't know how to get this information with the other benches, but you can see the rate at the speed of which you're researching or crafting will change. So as you can see all along the wall, I have oh yeah, well, let me say, when you're under the light, you research, I think it's 25% faster. I can't remember how much it is. When you're in the dark, you suffer a skill penalty, and that's basically all I know. I don't know the exact number. Anyway, along this wall, you can see all these electrical component boxes. Basically, make a whole bunch of these. That way, when your characters are done crafting, they'll just immediately throw them into the electrical components box. Just checking around my base. So this is more useful information, I guess. In order to make electrical components, you're going to need copper. Usually only 1 copper node in your base is all you need, and that's basically good to go. I have 2 in my base. Oh, and efficiency, or I should say copper quality, which is tied to efficiency, it doesn't matter that much. Even with like a copper quality of like 20 to 30, you're still able to produce enough copper to make enough electrical components for basically everything you need. Copper is, you need a lot more iron than you do copper. But let me put it that way. But copper is useful, and it's also valuable to sell your extras, which is also what this video is going to be about. So selling your copper is like one of the first things everybody does as far as Kenshi goes, because copper sells for way more than iron, and it's not too difficult to get copper since all you have to do is mine for it. However, the biggest downside of copper is, looking at it as you can see here, it's very, 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 very heavy. Electrical components sell for, let's see. We need to wait until one's actually being done crafted because we're just pounding them with how fast we're using them. So this electrical component sells for 216 versus the 180. Well, technically 153. 180 is the average price that we would buy it for, but 153. So we are getting about 60 to 70 cats of profit. And the bonus with the electrical components is they only weigh 1 kg a piece instead of the 4 kg that the copper weighs. The only upside to carrying all this copper is it will raise our strength quite a bit by carrying it around. But if you are in a even remotely dangerous area, you're probably not going to want to carry it across, the desert, because the chance of death is too high. Also, depending on how much copper you're producing and farming, you may want more than one electrical workbench, which is probably what I am going to do. I'm probably going to build another one in this building because I'm going to be able to, the copper output is going to be way, way, way higher than how much I'm consuming. So I need to fix that. But as far as money making goes, this is one of the better ways to do it, I would say. It's and the reason I would say it's one of the better ways to do it is because it's so easy to do. It's like one of the very first things you can do for money making whenever you first set up a base, because all you need to do is research the most basic of things, and basically all it does is make the copper you farm easier to carry to the vendor, is how I look at it. And it also gives you a nice little premium on your copper. And that's really all there is to it. If you guys, if this video helped you guys out, be sure to leave me a like, because that helps me out. And if I forgot anything, left anything out, or of course got anything wrong, please let me know in the comment section below. Aside from that, I will catch you guys around in future Kenshi videos. Peace.